guys, welcome back to Philly Sports with Giovanni. Today I have on Josh McCown. What's up, man?
What's up, man? I'm so glad to be on with you. I see you on Instagram. You keep up with you. You're the biggest Philly sports fan I know, and excited about being on. It's an honor to be on here, man.
Thanks for coming on, man. I've wanted to have you on for a while. You've been one of those guests that I've just had to have on. Yeah, I'm just super excited to talk to you.
Oh, great, man! I'm looking forward to it.
All right, so let's just dive right in. What has it been like to play for so many teams and move around the league so much?
Yeah, it's been exciting, and there's never a dull moment. You see all the jerseys here behind me. You end up with a lot of gear from a lot of teams, and it works well because I'm a fan of the NFL. Always was my whole life. So um, different than you, I never really get to focus on one team, but a little bit of every team, you take with you, and when I watch those organizations play, I still root for them, and it was an adventure. My family was great.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like an adventure. You've been on many teams, and it's awesome that you just love the sport and you don't really root for one team because that's really where I'm at. The Eagles are like my home, my base, and I just love the whole league.
Yeah, yeah. I'm your guy because I've been on all those. So yeah, I'm with you. I think it's just fun. The NFL is such a unique experience, and it's you look at when you talk about TV ratings and different things. It's what our country loves. We love pro football, and the passion that these fans have in every city. That's really cool. When people start asking me about, what's your favorite city to play in, and I said, well, really enjoy Chicago. They have great fans. And oh, well, I was in Cleveland. They have great fans. Oh yeah, and then I went to Philly, and that was like another level. So the Jet fans are unbelievable. Everywhere you go, the teams that the fans that love their team are dedicated to it, and that's what makes our league special. And it's passed on generationally, and so it's really cool, and I love it when the players appreciate that as well, because we know that the fans help us make our money, help us pay, write our paychecks, and that's a good thing for everybody. So we appreciate you guys.
Thanks. Um, what has been your favorite part of your career so far?
Oh man, there's so many. I think there's a couple moments. I came in and played in Chicago, and I played some really good football for me personally, and that was fun because it was later in my career, and really wanting to kind of realize the potential that I think always had, and just wanting to play at a different level, and I was able to do that, and then really having dealt with so many different franchises that were in rebuilding mode, and not any playoff appearances, so to speak, and so the moment in Philly and the playoff game in Philly was special, and will always be up there on the top for me, because it was only my second playoff game, I think, ever being in, and it was my first one to play in, and so that was special. So I think that ranks really high on my list.
Yeah, I remember I was at that game and I was like, "Wow, Josh McCown, he's looking pretty good out there. You look pretty good out there."
Oh,
Um,
thank you, man.
so I saw that you received the Brian Piccolo Award. What was that
Mhm.
like?
It was really cool. It was given to me as part of an award there in Chicago, just being a great teammate, and if for way back, Brian Piccolo's story, obviously, succumbed to cancer after a fight, but he was a great teammate to Gail Sayers, and so there's a history there, and so it was an honor for me to get that. And I was away at the time, was not able to be at the ceremony because I was down in Tampa. I had gone to a new team, surprise. And Jay Cutler, accepted the award on my behalf or presented it. And the things he shared in that moment was really special to me, just about being a teammate. So that was a very cool moment. I'm very thankful and honored to receive the Brian Piccolo Award.
Yeah, it seems like it was a pretty special moment. So what was your favorite part about playing for the Birds?
Playing for the Birds. I tell you what, the most passionate fans, win or lose, cheer or boo, they're going to let you know. Bring all their energy when they do that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say, "Oh man, it's hard to play in Philly," or they're tough on their team. But I'm like, man, no, that's not it. They're passionate, and that's what's special about it. And so I think getting to experience that, as a visitor, you hear it and you kind of laugh because the Philly fans will boo, really quickly. They'll get after the team and whatever. So when you're on the other sideline, you think it's funny, but when you experience it as a player, you're like, dang. But also when you experience the good moments, when you beat the Giants, overtime to win the game or whatever, and those moments are special, and that place goes crazy. So I loved my experience there, and like you said, like we talked about, we're both football guys. We love football, and if you love football, Philly's a good place to be.
Yeah, it is. We're loud, very loud.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. You make it like when you're a visitor going into that place, you make it hard to play.
Yeah.
And I think that's only so many teams really have that luxury or have that advantage. Talking about Kansas City and Seattle and New Orleans, and there's teams where when you go in there, it's part of your preparation week. It's going to be loud, and Philly can be that way. They get loud and they make it tough on the opponent when you're trying to make a check on third down as a quarterback and try to get your team in the right play. And you can't hear each other. It certainly causes chaos, and so the fans they're an added like 12th man type of deal there in Philly.
Yeah. What do you think about Jalen Hurts?
I think he's doing great. I'm so excited to watch his first game. He did a great job. I thought he was excellent at remaining a passer when he moved in the pocket. His eyes were up. He wasn't just looking to run. He was dealing the ball. And then I thought from the pocket he threw the ball well, and that's the key. So I think there's a lot for Philly fans to be excited about because what Jalen has and the positives for him were that his leadership and all that stuff that's off the charts. And so now it's just about getting experience and playing. And I think he has the physical ability to throw the football. He's got a strong arm, and he moves well. And so now it's just playing and understanding his process and how he's going to get himself ready to play every Sunday. But while I was doing the practice squad thing last year with him and getting to be in some meetings with him and whatnot, I was just impressed with him. He seems like a pro, and by all accounts seems like a very good leader. So I think Philly's in good hands. Time will tell, but a great first game, great start for Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. I think that was like the perfect start for him. I mean, it was his first game as a starter, and he just really came out and showed us what he was capable of.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I think Howie and them did a good job too. Drafting Smith in the first round, getting him another weapon, because when you're taking a quarterback. Took him in the second round, and now you're going to play him and put him in that starting role. You want to make sure he's got guys around him where he can be, in a place to be successful. And so I think they put a good team around him that'll help him, and so hopefully speed up that learning curve and continue to play good football.
Yeah, and the confidence on that guy is unreal. He is so confident. I love it.
No doubt, and I think I think his teammates love that. And it's not he doesn't come across as arrogance. It just comes across as a genuine, love for the game, a genuine belief in himself that he can be successful and that he can lead his team to be successful. And that's what every franchise is looking for, a guy that can do that. And I hope that Philly has found their guy, and by all accounts, it seems like they have.
Yeah, I think we found him. I think we found the guy. What did you think about the game last Sunday?
Well, I mean, I thought both sides of the ball played good football, and like we talk about those loud environments. Atlanta can be a loud environment on opening day, especially, and so to go in there to handle the noise, Coach Sirianni's first game, all of those things, I thought was handled well, and there's hiccups along the way, but you go in that environment. With a young quarterback, a new head coach, against a veteran quarterback like Matt Ryan, and play that way. I think there's a lot of positives to build on. I thought they played well.
Yeah, I think that both teams played well, but the Green Birds just played better.
Yeah.
So thank you for coming on, man. I had so much fun talking to you today.
Likewise, buddy. Likewise. It's you're a legend, man. And anytime I get to be in the presence of greatness, I'm thankful for that. So very thankful for you having me on. And anytime you want to do it again, let me know.
Thank you so much, man. Go Birds.
Go Birds.